So you didn't change any flicker reduction. Does this need adjusted too? All right, so with flicker reduction, all right, so that's going to be on the material itself. So when I go in here to my material, and oh man, let's see. Yeah, flicker reduction. So here's, and I apologize, I mean, there's no like really, I don't know of a really good go-to manual to like study every single little feature of Lumion. So here's my understanding of flicker reduction. Flicker reduction is for, actually I think I've got a good example of it. It was like right inside this wall. Let's see if I can get in there and look. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see it. Anyway, flicker reduction is for, it's when two faces, it's like Z-fighting in SketchUp. So what it does is like if you have two textures that are like on surfaces that are mathematically exactly in the same place, well, the computer or the graphics card doesn't know which one to show you. So what it does like flickers, it shows you like two surfaces. And so what flicker reduction does is it like just kind of like lifts that texture off like by a fraction. So I could probably, let's see if I can replicate something here. Like let's say I just draw like a square. See, that's Z fighting. That's the flickering. All right. And then if I were to take like, let's say I take like this brick and paint it on there and see we get that flickering. Well, I'm going to save this and I'm going to go back into Lumion and then I'm going to reload this model. All right, and that might take just a moment. So we're going to reload that model and then on the floor we're going to see some flickering. And then I'm going to assign that flicker reduction and see if that does anything. When it comes to candles, it seems like Lumion already kind of gives a little bit of a flicker. I don't know, just like with the emissive materials, it just kind of does that already. I'll show you an animation too. That might be a good place to go from here. So let's reload that first and then solve the first problem, then we'll set up an animation. So let's jump back here and take a look at what's going on here in build mode. All right, so there's my Z fighting happening in Lumion, see? All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select that brick and we're going to make it a standard material. So I'm going to make that into a, okay, it is a standard material already because I already used that material, so let's just do that. And then here's my flicker reduction, and if I jack that around, see how that fixed it? Like that. And see now when I'm moving, it's not flickering. So that's what flicker reduction is all about. It kind of has nothing to do with candles, although, you know, I'm kind of getting an idea, and maybe we'll do this next time or some other time, but like if you were to take the candle and put two faces on it that were like, you know, competing faces, and then like really enable the Z fighting so that they are flickering, that might be a cool effect. I mean, that might totally be doable to kind of make, you know, use that feature as a flickering effect. That would be pretty cool.